So hi cozy friends and welcome to this video. So we didn't meet up last week because I just needed a little break again. Life is still really weird for me, and I just noticed that I have these really big ups and downs, like mentally. Yeah, actually, like every time I was filming something for a vlog, I was really feeling my very best. I was actually genuinely feeling good and feeling happy. I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't like acting during my previous vlogs. I was genuinely feeling good while filming those bits. But it was like every time I stopped filming and I had just like a quiet behind the scenes day, then something happened and I would just reach this low point again. And it's been, yeah, like I said, it's been going up and down, up and down. And especially last week, November 1st, I don't know, I kind of hit a point that it was getting close to a depression. I just felt really unhappy and I just felt sad. I just felt extremely sad and tired, and that's when I realized that I needed to give myself a little bit more time, which was a little bit of a tough decision. Tough. It's not that serious, but you know what I'm just trying to say is that I don't like to skip out on vlogs. I don't like to skip over weeks, but I realized that if I wouldn't like give myself a week off, especially from vlog editing and just uploading a new vlog, that I would probably kind of end up burned out again and I wouldn't upload anything for another 3 months like what happened last. And I don't want that anymore. So like I said, last week I decided to finish that final vlog, which you've seen a couple of weeks ago. And then I was like, okay, now this next week, every bit of spare time I have, instead of like putting that into vlog editing, I'm going to put that in me. And yeah, it's been great so far. I'm actually filming this while I'm having my, cozy me time. And it's been really relaxing so far. This week has been very calm and uneventful and wonderfully boring. I love it. Except for yesterday. I actually wanted to film as well yesterday, but that wasn't a possibility because there was a leak at my downstairs neighbors in their kitchen, which needed to be fixed, obviously. So yesterday there were like people in and out my home and, making noises, fixing stuff. And they were at my upstairs neighbors as well. So it was like noise upstairs, noise here, noise downstairs. Yeah, I have to say yesterday I didn't feel my very best because it was a little too noisy and messy and chaotic. But today is calm again. I love it. Anyway, so as I said before, last week I felt really unhappy. And like I said, that's when I realized I needed to do something about it, because I started to like look back very fondly on the past. I often do that. Like when I feel unhappy, I tend to like look back all this time of year, but then like a year ago, and I was like, oh, it was so much simpler back then. Life was so much simpler. It was great. Even though obviously there were things last year as well which bothered me, but anyway, but it's just like whenever I start to like idolize the past, or when I like really start to look forward to the future, like, oh, there are better times ahead, I know it, and everything will be better. Everything will be better than it is now. Like I said, that's when I realized that I am not living in the present moment. That is when I'm not, being the best version of myself and leading the best version of my life as is possible in this present moment. So I was like, okay, now it's time to make my present moment better. And so to do that, I took some time off. And I'm having lots of fun just, doing things that bring me comfort. And right now, for some reason, it is Pokemon. Yeah, I'm going through a huge Pokemon nostalgia kick. And it helps because it reminds me of my childhood. And yeah, I guess in a way it just makes me feel safe and things feel a little bit simpler when I'm playing a Pokemon game or when I'm watching Pokemon. I actually installed the Pokemon TV app not so long ago. And ever since last weekend, I have begun watching the very first Pokemon season. Yeah, I'm having a great time. It is such a huge comfort to watch it, and it is lots of fun. I think I've already watched the first 13 episodes. I think I need to start on episode 14. So I'm excited. I'm having lots of fun. I'm watching like 2, sometimes 3 episodes a day. I'm obsessed, but it's helping me. It's helping me feel better. So yeah, just to let you know, I am no longer feeling depressed. You know, that feeling of unhappiness is gone. I'm just slowly settling into this new kind of life. I just need to get used to the idea that both of my grandparents are now gone. Like, I lost my grandmother at the start of this year, at the end of January, and then my grandfather very unexpectedly in September. And it's been rough. It's been rough, and it's just, you know, it's an adjustment. It's getting used to. But yeah, you know, the fact that I can actually like just talk about it now without feeling super duper sad and bad, I think that's progress. So long live Pokemon. It's really helping me. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking for now because I kind of feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm going to get on with some cozy, comforting things. Taking care of this healing process and just some cozy self-care. Please stick around if you want to, and I'll talk to you guys later. So, hi friends, just checking in on Sunday morning. I'm not talking very loudly because some people aren't awake yet here. But I just wanted to say, hey, this is like the first true sunny day, or at least it's supposed not to be super rainy today. So I am definitely going for a walk, and then we will talk some more later today. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well. So I'll catch you later. Hi friends, so I'm back. The sun is gone, as you can tell. It turned out really cloudy again, but it has become foggy and it is beautiful. So I'm really glad to be out. My sister is with me. We haven't gone on a walk together in like a month, so we thought it was time. And it's great to be out. It's really great to be out. So, but anyway, when I was still at home, I realized that I haven't really given you all of the updates of what I'm actually doing these days in terms of books. You saw me reading Cackle by Rachel Harrison, and in the previous video I was still reading that book by James Herbert, and to be honest, I'm not done yet. I've still got like 1/3 of the book to go. But as I explained earlier in this video, is that I'm dealing with some mood swings, and yeah, you know, when I was still reading James Herbert for my last vlog, I suddenly got really depressed by the book. I think maybe you could tell in the previous video that I was kind of struggling with it a little bit, and I was in such a bad place that it just, I don't know, it made me feel really depressed and even a little anxious. So I stopped reading it for a bit and started reading Cackle, which is a much cozier and much more light-hearted book, and I am enjoying it to bits. It is really cozy, it's quirky, it's funny, but I'll tell more about it once I'm done reading it, so that'll be probably the next video. Anyway, I am still reading James Herbert. I have read a little bit this week. Yeah, it's still a really good book, but it's very dark, and since my mood is a bit all over the place, I'm just taking my time reading the book. And speaking of being all over the place, I am playing, as you might have noticed in this video, I am playing way too many different games, and I'm playing even more games than you already saw. Like, I think in this video I showed you I was playing Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Cafe Remakes and new Pokemon Snap. But I am playing Yoshi's New Island on the Nintendo 3DS. I'm like on a really nostalgic game trip at the moment. I'm having so much fun with it, and I don't know, I kind of need the nostalgia, just like with watching the old Pokemon series, but it's really helping me feeling more happy and comfortable. Also, what else am I playing? Oh, so I started playing Kirby and the Forgotten World. Yeah, I bought it earlier this year, like months ago, and I finally started playing it, and it is such a cute game. It is lots of fun. And I'm also, yesterday I've begun playing Final Fantasy VII Remake again. It's been 3 months since I last played it, and I was really starting to miss it. So yeah, I'm like playing, I've also played Fae Farm this week. So yeah, I'm playing like 6 or 7 games at the same time at the moment. I'm all over the place. And that actually kind of started to annoy me like a couple of days ago. Yeah, the day before yesterday, I was feeling pretty depressed again. I was, I don't know, kind of feeling sad and just fed up with myself for playing too many different games and not doing everything I wanted to do. But I've since realized that it's all part of the healing process. So if what I need now is to like play too many games and just not be super duper disciplined, then that's okay, and I need to be okay with that. I need to accept that. I need to give myself the time to heal and just, you know, feel better. Slowly but surely. It'll take some time, but I always notice that, at least that's for me, that I always want to rush through things. Like the things that I don't particularly like, I just want to rush through them. But I think it's more important to just be present and just really allow myself to feel like this discomfort during the healing process in order to feel comfortable again later. So yeah, this is just, another lesson in healing and just, self-care. So but yeah, I feel I'm in a good place ever since yesterday again. I'm feeling better. I'll be all right. So I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up for now. We will continue our walk together before we truly say goodbye today. And then I'll see you guys again next week. So I hope that you guys are all doing really well. If you're also in a healing process, I hope that you are giving yourself all the time that you need. And just, be kind to yourself. Remember that. Always be kind to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just take time, give yourself plenty of rest, and of course, as always, stay cozy. So I hope to see you guys again very, very soon. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I really hope to see you guys again next week. Yeah, once more, until we meet each other again, stay cozy, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard.